Not only did we recently get the Padme book, Queen's Shadow by E.K. Johnston, but in the same week we saw the release of Padme's issue of the Age of Republic series by Jody Houser. The story did a solid job at getting to the core of who she is while also revealing some interesting new details about her relationships with Anakin, Palpatine, the Senate, and her handmaidens. Like many of the other issues, it felt like a condensed episode of the Clone Wars, and like the episodes that focus on Padme, it was very involved in politics. She is heading to a neutral planet that has so far tried to stay out of the Clone Wars, but this is a fact that she keeps secret from Anakin. She lies and tells him that she's going to Duro, partly so he doesn't worry about her safety, but also because she doesn't completely trust him. That's something I wasn't expecting, but she points out her husband's close relationship with Palpatine, who she also doesn't trust by this point. There are seeds of that in Queen's Shadow, where Padme begins to realize that Palpatine and many senators are selfish. Their loyalties are to themselves first and foremost, and not to the Republic. Ironically, in Queen's Shadow, senators like Mon Mothma and Bail Organa feared Padme would be the same, especially after throwing the Senate in chaos to save Naboo back during the Phantom Menace. But a central talking point of this comic is to specifically show Padme is nothing like that. Of course, Organa and Mothma quickly learned that to be true in the book, and by the Clone Wars they're all close friends. Padme travels to the planet Clabron to convince the citizens to side with the Republic. The mission is secret because the Republic has a pretty black and white view on neutrality in the war. If you're not with us, you might as well be against us. The official stance seems to be, let's not waste time convincing people to side with us, they should just know we're the right choice. But Padme is more open-minded and knows that the Republic isn't right in everything all the time. We see that in the actual Clone Wars series many times. Systems like Toydaria, Rhodia, and Ryloth all come to doubt the Republic and its priorities. In those cases, it's almost always characters like Padme or Bail that have to come in and save the day. On Clabron, Padme proves that she is the ideal politician. Her loyalties are to the Republic, its citizens, and even its potential citizens. She places that loyalty above the Chancellor and even her husband. One of her lines is that she has given her whole heart to the Republic. Even if she doesn't believe fully in the Senate or its leader, she believes the system can work. The neutral politician has a similar point of view, but on a more micro scale, and her speech convinces him to join the fight against the Separatists in one way or another. I'm most intrigued by how this comic illustrates Padme's marriage to Anakin. First, we're shown that at least two of her handmaidens know about the relationship, and they aren't the biggest fans of it, thinking it to be ill-advised. But more importantly, I like seeing that while, of course, she loves Anakin, he isn't her whole world. From Anakin's point of view, he would do anything for Padme, betray every belief he had, betray his friends, mentors, and even the children that looked to him for protection if it meant protecting her. Padme has given her heart to an idea bigger than herself, something she would never betray. Anakin goes down a path that any sane person couldn't follow, but I liked seeing that idea explored further by Jody Houser in her story. I'm sure the release schedule of this comic and Queen's Shadow was on purpose, and they work very well together. If you liked the book, I think the comic will give you even more to think about, and vice versa. If you enjoyed the comic, you'll really like the book as well. But that's it for today. If you want to see my other Age of Republic videos, check out this playlist here. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.